Hi, I'm Dr. Carlos Moore. Then welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the U model, YOU model. The U model isn't just a teaching tool. It's a tool to facilitate your self-initiation. Say that to yourself, self-initiation. Life has many initiations, and this is your opportunity to initiate yourself. The U model is built on three simple but very powerful pillars. Y, your inner world. O, your outer world, or the outer world, and you, your unlimited self. And today, we're going to begin where it truly begins, where everything begins, and that's within. So come along with me. So let's talk about this. Inner world is not just what you feel. It's not just what you think. In fact, it's not what you think or what you feel. It's the blueprint, the energetic architecture. This is a sacred design of who you are. So when I talk about your inner world, I'm talking about your unique vehicle, how you're wired. Just think of yourself as a vehicle, like Transformers, and how you're meant to move through the world and through your life, and what terrain you're built for. This goes beyond personality types or career assessments. I'm talking about a deeper design revealed through the tools, both ancient and modern. Traditional wisdom like astrology, sacred texts, and cultural stories passed down by ancestors. And some of us love listening to our elders, and some of us don't like astrology, and some of us do. But the merge and the fusion of that with self-discovery tools like disc profiles, human design, Enneagram, Myers-Briggs, StrengthsFinder, and modern science, which actually includes fields from neuroscience to epigenetics to psychology, even data and empirical meta-studies in learning science. All of these systems offer a different puzzle piece, a different lens into a way to see yourself more clearly. So that's what it's all about. All different opportunities for you to look inside yourself. So the question is not what you're looking at, but who's doing the looking. So when you look at yourself and you ask yourself that question, think to yourself, are you looking through the lens of a coach or a critic? Are you looking through the lens of fear or curiosity? And are you using an asset-based lens or deficit-based binoculars? Because the moment you shift how you see yourself, you shift everything you can be. You don't need to go searching for some purpose out there or some greater self. It's already woven into your design. It's already baked in there. So the real work, the sacred work, is to slow down long enough to feel it, to learn the terrain of your soul, to learn how your vehicle is meant to drive and where it's meant to go, where it's best for it to go. Now, this is a very important aspect. This is the inner you. So for me, when I think about this model, it's deeply personal. And I spent decades striving, achieving, and earning titles, but I was often driving my vehicle on the wrong road or at the wrong pace or not fueling up appropriately. And it wasn't only learning about my design that kept me on track. It was the application and the integration with my strengths, my values, my temperament, my wiring. And through this, I finally stopped burning out. I started tuning in. And that's the difference between alignment and exhaustion, between living by default and living by design. Even cars go out of alignment, right? So it's a never-ending process of being able to recalibrate, to realign. And let me be clear, you don't need to subscribe to any belief system or even believe anything at all to benefit from this work. Whether you see yourself as a soul, a self, just a person, a neural network, or a spark in the universe, this journey inward is for you because you are the technology. And self-knowledge isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, especially now. The question is, how can you be the best human when there's so many things and entities and tools taking us outside of ourselves? So I want to ask you this question. How well do you know the story of your own design? Because you should be an expert on you. Do you know yourself as well as you might know some of the duties on your job or whatever degree or training you last had? What would shift if you trusted that you are your greatest teacher? If you knew that? What becomes possible when you stop the outward seeking and start the inner aligning? These are all questions that are some of the greatest questions that you ask yourself, and they may even change over time. And we want the why in the U model to be that return, a return to your center, your wiring, to your wonder. And from there, we build everything else from your foundation. So in the next video, we'll move to the O, the outer world, because once you've tuned into who you are, the next step is understanding how you move through the world and what supports and tools and environments will keep you in the flow. But until then, I kindly invite you to come home to you, because your inner world is not just where your healing begins, it's where your power resides.